This country is a cruise. It's vibe. At first, see how deplorable our country has become. Look at the student union president. They said the protest was not endorsed by SUG. So it is only SUG endorsed protest that happens in schools, right? So students cannot use their own discretion and go ahead and go and protest. He also said it was not endorsed by NANS.
In a major reversal, Ambrose Alli University students are now free after the Edo State Government authorized their release from the Ubiaja Correctional Centre. The Ambrose Alli University Student Union president said the protests over insecurity were not organized by the union and later praised the governor for securing the release of the detained students. Watch the video and comment what your thought is regarding this news.
In a major reversal, Ambrose Alli University students are now free after the Edo State Government on Tuesday authorized their release from the Ubiaja Correctional Centre in Esan South-East local government area. Now, earlier, the state government had claimed that these people that you see on your screen were involved in protests against insecurity that became violent. But now, the first batch is free, with the state governor, Monday Okpebolo, sending the state's commissioner for education, Dr. Paddy Iyamu, to make this release happen. Now, their release comes as the president of Ambrose Alli University Student Union was seen in videos released on Tuesday confirming that protests against insecurity last weekend were not organized by the student union government, before then celebrating the governor for getting the students out of jail. Let's watch.
The protest was not organized under the aegis of the student union government or the National Association of Nigerian Students. It is quite pitiable that most persons who want to link what has actually transpired to the student community. So we are here to officially debunk that students did not organize any protest. So the Edo State government, we want to appreciate you for your intentionality as well in making sure those students are being released as soon as possible.
And three solid American boza for the Sabi governor. And three AAU for the enemy.
Well, yesterday, the Office of the Presidency called the students' release a timely and constructive intervention of the Edo State governor. But all of this was such a quick U-turn from Edo officials, going from no peaceful protester was arrested to releasing students a day after throwing them in jail. And Rufai, I have to come to you because your laughs are, taking over. What's your reaction to this?
Amazing. This country is a cruise. It's vibe. At first, see how deplorable our country has become. Look at the student union president. They said the protest was not endorsed by SUG. So it is only SUG endorsed protest that happens in schools, right? So students cannot use their own discretion and go ahead and go and protest. He also said it was not endorsed by NANS. Is it the same NANS that their officials are driving Mercedes everywhere? This country is a joke. But they said they did arrest students now. Now students are out. The new part of the story, in case you have not heard, is that they said they are foreign people. They came from Russia. You see, Edo State Governor Okpebolo on a cruise. You see, when a man cannot cry, he laughs. And that's the kind of gallow humor that Nigeria has become. Students protested because of insecurity. A security official shot one of them in the hospital. The security officials mismanaged the protest. It went out of hand. Then there were attacks. They said it was hoodlums. They said it was not students. All of a sudden, they make it 360 now that they are releasing students. Then they get SUG presidents to do a photo op with the governor. And now they are trying to blame some foreign people. Let me even give them another part of the float. Governor Okpebolo and your people, please. Maybe you should blame Obaseki and say he's the one who do that did this protest. Maybe that's what you should do now. A governor that has not been able to bring security to his states. Is it today people have been protesting Nekoma axis? Do you remember the time women protested around there because of this same level of insecurity? We've been talking about it for years. All he's concerned about is we'll deliver over 2 million votes to President Tinubu. Real problems. Yes, he has done road. We commend him for that. But real problem, insecurity, solve it. No. And now they will expect us to clap for them for releasing the students. Okay, Atia Bokemena, we clap for you for releasing the students. Applause. But have you solved the insecurity problem? The man that was picked up, that the CCTV camera caught in Epoma, have they released that man? The couple that was arrested, have they released them? What has been your measure to be able to solve the problem? It's not by trying to go and get a willing wheeler or a willing person as an SUG president to come and make a video and say, we've got nothing to do with this. No. But in the same country where we arrest students for protesting against insecurity, a state government, Katsina state government, is telling all of us that we can go and die. Why are we asking them questions? Because they wrote a letter so that the court will release bandits, criminals in their custody because they had a peace deal. That's the joke Nigeria has become.
Okay, just a comment about procedure. Yesterday we discussed this same subject and we said that the students, 38 of them or thereabouts, were arraigned at the Benin High Court, and the presiding judge then directed that they should be remanded in the Ubiaja Correctional Centre. Now, what then happened was that the parents of the affected students went onto the streets of Ekpoma and began to protest. So now the governor, the latest development is the governor now saying, oh, it's not these students who were involved in the protest. There were persons who were sponsored by some person based in Russia. Now, since the governor knows who that person is, he should engage the security agencies to say, this is the person sponsoring protests on the streets of Ekpoma. But he didn't go that far. He didn't name the person. We would like to know. It's not enough to just make the allegation. Number two, the students went to the governor to hail him. I don't know when this university became a collection point for, area boys who will be hailing governors, and saluting him.
No, they don't call him.
However, they celebrated the governor because he has released their colleagues. I guess even the parents must be very happy. But the governor, I dare say, cannot just on his own, unilaterally, say he's releasing the students. That a court of law has remanded in a correctional center. So the governor has no such powers under the doctrine of the separation of powers, which is very familiar, which is in the Constitution of Nigeria, sections 4, 5, and 6. So the governor, it will amount to an abuse of procedure. If he, as the governor, says, okay, these people have been charged to court in my state, we think that they should be released. He will do so through his attorney general. There's somebody called attorney general. And the Constitution says where you want to withdraw criminal proceedings, which is called nolle prosequi, in Section 174 of the Constitution for the federal government, Section 211 of the 1999 Constitution for the state government. What I expect the governor to say is that, okay, I've directed my attorney general to advise on the right procedure and to withdraw the case in public interest. He has to put that there, so that we don't ask him for too many explanations. But to say I've ordered that they should be released, no, that's acting ultra vires for the purpose of education, so that he will not act like that another time. But having made this mistake, let him go back to his attorney general to follow due process. He cannot overrule a judge of the Benin High Court. He has no such powers.
Interesting.